Hey guys, at Northern Lines, if you're blind on the screen, I want to film and talk to you guys about a lot. And part of why I am not working on music today or tomorrow, it's gonna set me behind a little bit, but I really don't care at this point. I need to take this break because what's happening is that a lot going on. Yesterday had the ending of yesterday was great, but yesterday my emotions were a mess in so many ways. The thing that was great for the ending was JoJo made it through a double elimination for Dancing with the Stars. And so, that was great. It's I needed to end the day off with something good. But yesterday my emotions were a mess. In between, actually, we also did get good news. Yesterday, which was my sister is gonna come down here tomorrow, instead of us going up there, which works out on so many levels. It works out for everyone because she has to take some Halloween stuff, a bunch of it, to my niece, who, is kind of closer to us. And then on top of that, it works out for my mom because my mom struggles with going places. And it's not that she doesn't want to go to a lot, because a couple years ago, she did have a stroke. But we're good. We're, for the most part. And then, on top of that, legitimately on top of that, and it works out for me because the thought of going was I hated the thought of going, and it had nothing to do with my sister. It had everything to do with the last time I went in that direction was last Sunday for squad tour, and I went 2 hours past. So yeah, that was a thing. And then on top of it, they were just kind of that, it was just kind of making me sad. I feel like a bad fan because I haven't listened to any squad music since squad tour, because the thought of that and the music is just making me miss squad tour even more. And yesterday, on top of that, my emotions were a mess for other reasons. First off, my brain couldn't stop thinking about my crush. And something that I want to bring up because it kind of relates to something, which is why I am taking a 2-day break from working on music and songwriting. Is because, first up, you all can wait 2 extra days. It's not a big deal also, because I really need this, okay? I really do need this. Because songwriting, for so long, it brought me nothing but joy. It was something fun to do, something to help my career and stuff, and it was completely fun. But now it's at a point where it's actually hard. I have to literally get in the mindset and force myself. Get in the mindset and force myself to sit down, work on a song. Either memorizing parts of a song or just something. because what's happening, and then it's, okay, I'm fixing my mat really quickly. Here, I will fix it in a minute. It's somewhat fixed. What's happening though is that it reminds me of my crush. Because I wouldn't be doing any form of music video, songwriting, anything like that if it weren't for my crush. Literally, he had pushed me so many times, and I'm gonna kind of go into story mode for a minute, which is that pretty much, I say that for those who don't know the situation, my crush pushed me to do it anyways. I always loved the idea of songwriting. I loved the idea of singing on social media and music videos, but it's really, really hard. It's really hard for me sometimes because I grew up, well, it was hard growing up, in the mindset of oh, I want to do this and stuff. But literally my crush pushed me every time because I was never confident in my singing. And it wasn't always the confidence. It was kind of just, I never, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't even remember. But it was I never wanted to sing. And it would, I feel like sometimes it had confidence to do with it and sometimes it didn't. And stuff. And so every time, we would do a karaoke theme or we would do something with singing or something. And the music class teacher would ask me, do you want to do it? And I would be like, nope. I would legitimately just, say no. And it wasn't even I said no. Oh, I would, whisper no. Because I was the shy one at music class. Even though I liked our music class teacher, because she was good at what she does or did. I don't even know anymore. One of those words, does or did. And she was always fun to work with. But I was the shy one, 1000%. I was the one that stayed in the back of the room in the corner, minding my own business in my own shy bubble. Oh, happy that I'm in that place. That was me. The one that never talks in class, never wants, and always let everyone else go first and stuff. So that was. That was me. So, but every time my crush wouldn't take no for an answer right off the bat, he would take no as an answer, but not right off the bat. He would so every time he would hear me say no, because let's face it, he would know when I said no. It was he could sense me saying no to the teacher or something for singing, and every time he would come up to me and be like, come on, you're really good at it. Do it for me. You're amazing at it. It's okay if you don't want to do it, but, just know you're really amazing at it. And I want you to do it. And, would start, pep talking me. And then finally, I would always end up saying yes. But, And then he would get all excited and go to the teacher and be like, she's doing it, and stuff. But if I were to say no, then he would like say, hey, okay, you don't have to, but just know you're really good at it. And it was like, but if that never happened, I wouldn't be doing music videos, I wouldn't be songwriting, singing, any of that, which is something. It's just something, and it's okay. But literally, there was always that. So, like, that was always something. But for me, anyways, my crush was such a big part of it. And literally, I say that now, that my crush gets full credit on my singing career. He gets 100% credit. And I don't even give anyone else or myself even 1% credit. He gets it all. Because he really was the only reason. And he would always, like, it was always fun, like, cause, like, literally every time I would, like, every single time I would either, like, I would switch back and forth, staring at him and staring at the floor, staring at him, until I was done with it, and then after, he would, like, clap, and, like, sometimes I would give me a standing ovation, and it was like, yeah. Like, and every time I would think, let me turn that off. Every time I'm like, yes, 100%. Because in my mind, I always knew I'm doing it for him, and kind of in a way myself, to prove to myself, like, I'm good enough. And every time, like, I would get through it and be, like, happy that I got through it, happy that I did it, and then the next time it come around, and the process would repeat. Plus, yesterday I learned 2 lessons. Hopefully one of them is a lesson that I think I'm supposed to learn to find my crush. Universe, please just let me find my crush. Which is, the first one is actually one that I feel like is one that part of me knew and understood, and part of me was like, it was just a lesson, which is, it's okay to fail. Like, it's okay for me to be in acro class, working on handstands, and not kick up into a handstand right away. And it's okay for that sort of thing to take months. It's okay to have our fail moments, and because it only makes us work harder. And the other lesson is that my crush he played such a big part in my life and even my career, and that he really does deserve a thank you. If he's watching, thank you so much. Like, literally, I can't even thank you enough, and I can't even tell you how much I love you. And if his girlfriend is watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but yeah, like, I'm sorry, but it's something. But I can't stop myself anymore. I can't say no anymore. Like, it's like I have had a crush on him probably longer than I think they knew each other. I don't know, like, because he never brought you into the picture until, like, the last time I saw him. But I'm not gonna say I don't love him. I'm not gonna say someone that you should have him. I'm hard as that is, and it makes me sound like a really rude person. Like a really, really rude person. And I understand it, and I get it, and you hate me for saying that but I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna hold back on my dreams anymore. And that's especially something that has literally just emotionally hurt me. Yeah, so I'm excited because my sister's coming tomorrow, which is gonna be fun. I have dance tomorrow, and that's good. I'm living my life. I haven't done anything with my background yet. I am going to later, probably. And I'm excited because I might pull out my petite and pretty stuff tomorrow because I haven't used my body glitter yet. And I've been waiting for like the perfect timing. And I feel like tomorrow I might do a little bit. And so for me, I love dance right now. I'm just living life. And it's okay. I'm really lucky. I haven't gotten a lot of hate. I got 2 hate comments. And one wasn't directed towards me. It was directed towards Abby. And both of them I have talked about in past videos. And I blocked them and moved on. And that's great. I just love my career so much. And I'm so thankful for all of you guys so much. And peace out.